What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, I got two updates today that are the kind of updates that you guys are looking for, because the big question is the Avengers Doomsday trailer coming tomorrow? And now, according to at least two places, one of which is actually Marvel's YouTube, the other a trusted industry insider we referenced earlier in the week with news dropping about the trailer, all indications say yes. We're going to break down these two brand new updates and why it looks more and more likely that we are getting the Avengers Doomsday trailer tomorrow, December 11th. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. Thanks to everyone who's been subbing lately. We are blowing up at an insane rate. It's because of you guys. Thank you. And if you haven't already, if you enjoy this kind of content or the channel, I just kindly invite you to hit the sub button. It's the number one thing you can do to support us. Plus, it'll earn you for all the giveaways. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so even though we were extremely skeptical about the initial screenshots leaking out 48 hours ago from the Korean media rating database that listed the Avengers Doomsday trailer per our video yesterday, that entry was real. And as a lot of people pointed out, given their history with Marvel movies and revealing information to the public, they usually only show up in that database where we can see them a day or two before the trailer drops, meaning the fact that that showed up officially yesterday, and unless they're going to break their pattern for Marvel movies, that should mean that the trailer is coming in the next couple of days, which all points to tomorrow and it being imminent. But that is not the two updates that we're referencing. In our videos earlier in the week, we pointed out that there are major sources like Trailer Track that have always pretty much preempted the information for when a trailer is going to drop. The fact that we hadn't heard anything from them just yet was my indication that perhaps the trailer is next week right before Fire and Ash. Well, apparently I'm not the only person who was waiting for Trailer Track to weigh in, and they finally did 12 hours ago with this quote. There is a good chance that the Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer will drop on Thursday morning based on all current information. That being said, it's not yet 100% confirmed, and we'll advise if and when we know more. And as if that wasn't enough reason to get hype, how about the video officially uploaded to Marvel's YouTube channel? That's right, a private video that is sitting on the playlist for their official trailers. Now, just taking a screenshot, obviously this day and age, that can be photoshopped, AI'd, but if you go to their YouTube channel, if you go to playlists, official trailer playlist, and scroll to the bottom, there you can plainly see that there is a video that is unavailable and private that has not been revealed but is uploaded to that playlist. And guys, for devil's advocacy's sake, I will point out that there is a chance this is a previous video that was unlisted or privated. It's been up for a while. I saw some people ask why this is all the way at the bottom of the playlist. I can tell you as a YouTuber, when you add a video to a brand new playlist, it's not at the top, it's at the bottom. You manually have to move it to the top. That's exactly where it should be for a brand new trailer. And while it could be an old video, more likely the case, it's the next trailer to drop, which is the Avengers Doomsday trailer, the most recent thing they've uploaded and just haven't made public yet. So, all signs are pointing to tomorrow morning, and I'm guessing, based on the fact that Marvel Studios loves to run the views up over the first 24 hours, that thing is going to drop super early given their history, maybe somewhere between 8 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. Which means for me, and on the East Coast, I'm probably going to be up, have an early breakfast, and be sitting in front of my computer by 6 a.m. And we'll probably go live with the watch party by 7 a.m. and then stay live until we anticipate the trailer is going to drop at either 8, 9, or 10 or something like that, maybe even as late as 11 o'clock. Hopefully today, we will get some sort of official update from Marvel or otherwise, giving us a little heads up that it's coming. I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to do that for the same reason that I just mentioned. They want people to know it's coming. They want people to be ready. They want us to spam it and run up those views. That being said, if the rest of the day runs out and we get no official announcement, if we go live here at the channel tomorrow, wait all day for a trailer, tomorrow comes and goes and no trailer drops, well guys, there's only 6 days between tomorrow and when it actually hits theaters in the US on December 18th. It's coming to the public, one of them. And if tomorrow comes and goes and there is no Avengers Doomsday trailer, the next most likely date will be next Wednesday, December 17th. And remember, tomorrow officially Disney has a trailer scheduled to release. That's via industry insider Daniel Rickman, who bats 1,000 on that kind of news. So he's not just picking it out for the sake of it. We're picking it out because there's actually a concrete reason to believe it, and that's definitely been embraced by a lot of content creators. That's where I have to say, temper your expectations here, because we don't have that official heads up it's coming tomorrow. Soon, for sure. Tomorrow, probably but not 100% yet. Now, speaking of which, I want to change gears for just a second, because regardless, we are on the eve of the trailer. Tomorrow, next Wednesday, it doesn't matter. And talk a little bit about what's about to happen with this trailer because of the pressure that's mounting on it. First of all, even if Marvel had done everything perfectly during the Multiverse Saga and found a way to either hold steady at the top of the mark or continue to grow their fandom and hype, there would still be an immense amount of pressure on Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars to not only hold par with Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, but hopefully be even better than them. That's just the nature of the fandom and probably the artists themselves. The Russos aren't going into this trying to do something less. They're trying to do the best movie they can make and hopefully outdo themselves. There's already an enormous amount of pressure just based on that for these trailers, for the movie to perform. And then you add on the pressure that Marvel Studios hasn't done everything perfectly during the Multiverse Saga, and that the numbers and the critical acclaim have bore that out. We've seen that in the reaction to everything that's happened. We've seen that in Marvel Studios admittedly changing course with the way that they're releasing projects, the way that they're doing projects, and even the big bad of the saga from Kang to Doctor Doom. So the added pressure for this to perform well makes it an almost impossible situation that I would say, no matter what happens, for diehard fans, Marvel can probably do no wrong. I'm going to be hyped for this trailer and only more hype once I see it. But there will be a small contingency within the fan base, and I hesitate to even call them fans, but everybody gets to be a fan in their own way, who no matter what happens with this trailer, whether it's good or bad, short or long, no matter what they show or don't show, will step up to loudly hate on it because that's become part of their conversation regarding Marvel movies and Disney in general, which is totally cool. Everybody adds to the discourse in their own way. It would be a boring world if all of us thought the same. I certainly have no problem with it, and sometimes a lot of the things that are said negatively, say in the last 2 years with Marvel, some of it has actually been on point. Unfortunately, I think it bolsters those who want to hate unfairly to feel like they have a leg to stand on, but you know what? That's the nature, again, of human beings in general, and everybody gets to feel the way they want. I tell you guys constantly never to apologize for how you feel about something, especially art. You get to react to it however you want. I like things that other people don't like. Iron Man 2 is one of my favorite Marvel movies. I rewatch it all the time. Some people don't like it. Hey, that's how things work. But in that same regard, don't let any hate you see on the internet sort of in any way sour however your reaction to this is. No matter what Doctor Doom's suit looks like, people are going to say it looks bad. Doesn't matter. No matter what Robert Downey Jr.'s face makeup ends up looking like, or what his voice sounds like, people are going to say it's bad. Some people may love it, some people may hate it, but with the nature of human beings, we react most to the negative and the pejorative, which is going to be out there, again, no matter what. It literally does not matter what Marvel does or doesn't put in this trailer. There's going to be haters lined up to hate on it because that's where we are right now. Don't let that ruin it for you. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've been super excited the last couple of days. I've been unable to sleep in a way that's not normal for me. And it really has to do with I'm super jacked for this trailer. Like, it's starting to feel like Avengers Infinity War all over again, where all the details matter. And look, I could talk about this forever, but I'll go ahead and try to cut myself short because what I'm trying to say is pretty specific and it shouldn't be that difficult, although it is a little nuanced. Look, we love Marvel, but we also love the community that it's created around these characters, and we look to each other to help create the experience. When we're excited for Doomsday, when we go and watch the trailer, we're going to want to read the comments. You guys are going to want to watch Easter egg breakdowns, listen to YouTubers like myself talk about it, also read and reply to comments from other viewers, talk to your best friends about it. We look towards each other. And in this world of social media where unfortunately the negative seems to be absolutely amplified, you're going to look towards each other and see sometimes things you might not agree with or that don't feel right or that are super negative in response to that. And it's only human nature to sort of be a sponge, absorb all things. And I would just tell you guys, in this instance, remember, you get to feel however you want to feel. If you really like it and you see haters online, forget them. If you don't like it, that's totally cool too, but be your own captain of response. Let yourself tell you how to feel, not everyone else. Not that most of you at the channel have a problem with that. I just know, again, because of how much pressure is on this trailer, there are going to be haters a mile long who are ready to step up and literally hate on this trailer no matter how good it is. However, we will not be doing that at the channel. We will be doing a watch party, and then on top of that, I will be doing a massive Easter egg breakdown, or 20 at the channel over the next couple of days, for pretty much every single frame of that trailer, and you guys already know that's true. Let me know all your thoughts down below. How hype are you for this trailer? Sorry for my little rant here at the end, but you know, I don't know, for the one person who maybe needed to hear that and be reminded, all of us are hyped. Don't let the haters get you down. Tune in tomorrow for a watch party that will be ultra sad if after 3 hours they don't drop the trailer and I'm just sitting around with you guys on stream hitting refresh on the Marvel YouTube channel. But hey, it still wouldn't be as long as sitting there waiting for all the chairs to finish for their cast announcement. Let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. All you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment to be entered for the giveaways. Make sure you hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on to keep up with the videos. And of course, if you like today's video, smash the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on all other platforms with original music under the name All Fires. I sincerely appreciate you guys supporting my music. I sincerely appreciate you supporting this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.